start adventure with Pigeon?
When I was a child of 10 years old, I was starting with some pigeons. Then I was helping with an older fancier. His name was George Bouchard. It was a legend. He was mostly racing long distance. Then I was helping him as child. When he died, I started on my own, and then I raced normally alone the short distance. It goes very well in the short distance, and in the year 2000 I won every championship that I can win, and then I go to race the middle distance. But the first year it was not good when I raced the middle distance, because my pigeons were pigeons for the short distance, and the year in 2001 I bought my first middle distance pigeons in the loft of Koels Blanke. Rick Koels was one of my study friends, and then I bought some pigeons, and I bought also a daughter of Bieke. Bieke was one of the best racing hens on that time. She won 7 times first on race. She became the mother of my first time I won the first provincial in race from Vla, from more than 3,000 pigeons, and his name was Lambik, and that was the start to my pigeons now, because his sister was the breeding hen. How do you say it, Stan? The base hen from my loft. She was coupled on a son of the Emma, the Nick, and that's the base couple of my loft. All children and grandchildren are provincial or club winners. For example, the Panamarenko wins 7 times first here. He is also now in breeding loft. Panamarenko is a brother of Prof and Randy and Salome, and all these pigeons are in breeding loft. And all these pigeons give me also first prize winners. So that's a short history of my loft, but then I will show you some pigeons of them.
What line pigeon you racing and breeding?
My line of the line pigeons is for 90% Happy van den Nabele. It's so I also bought some youngsters from Happy van den Nabele, except from the Bliksem line. But as I say, my friend Rick Koels has his loft is for also 90% of the pigeons of Happy van den Nabele. And every year when we breed the youngsters in wintertime, the young hens, a lot of my young hens, for 10, 15, 20, goes to the loft of Rick Koels, and the young cocks from Rick Koels they come to my loft. Rick Koels is only racing with hens.
So you're very close for Rick Koels and you cooperative and...
Yeah. Rick Koels is only racing with hens, and I only racing with cocks. Therefore it's better for me to have a lot of cocks, and for Rick it's better to have a lot of young hens. And on this way, when we stop racing, the hens from the race, my hens, in the loft of Rick Koels, they come back to here, and so I can breed with this very good hens, with the result hens. Otherwise, the very good cocks, result cocks, they always go back to the loft of Rick Koels. For example, last year Rick Koels had the 4th national ace pigeon here in Belgium, and with the old birds, with Christa. Christa is a hen, I bred this hen. and now the hen will come back on my breeding loft, so I can breed also from the fourth national ace pigeon here in Belgium, and she is on the breeding loft. As I say, the strain is for 90% Hobby Vandenabele, except from the line from Wettenbuik and Bliksem. Also, I bought a round of youngsters 10 years ago from Luc Bernard, and that was mostly from the line from Turbo Vandenabele. These three best liners are mixed and give me these results.
So can you tell us some of your most important results?
Last year I have 3 times the first national in the zone. I had the first national in the zone of Poitiers, and also the first national of La Souterraine, and the first national from Tulle. Therefore, these are the 3 most important trophies I have. The other trophies I don't like so much. The trophies, and my wife she doesn't like them too. So I don't keep them. I put them away, the trophies. But these most important trophies I will spare them.
So are your birds successful at other fancier?
Yes, as I say, in the loft of Recalls are they very successful, because he races only with hens, and every year he has a very good hen of mine. For example, last year the 4th national ace pigeon called Christa is one of my hens. Even in the loft of Hans Dont in Semmerzake, he had 2 years ago the first best pigeon of Belgian young birds from the 4th national races. It's also born out one of my pigeons. And the loft of Philippe Grimonpré, who won the first national of Bourges, was a son of one of my pigeons. Even in the loft of Marcel Haring, who is racing the short distance, is very successful. And the loft of Hobby Vandenabele, 2 years ago he came for 5 young cocks. One of them had last year 2 times first, the first on the national of Argenton, also the first on the national of Brive. And the loft of Hervé Dos of Dasselhem, he is always racing the medal distance, and he do it this year also very well. In Germany you can ask it on Ernst Bergmann and even Marcus Bowenschmidt. There are a lot of other fanciers who are lucky with children and grandchildren of my pigeons.
So can you show Polish fancier what products and what kind of food you give your bird?
Yeah. I will start to say when I use my medical system in a 3-week system. First, when the race season is starting, first I start to give the first week is something for trichomonas. Second week I give something for the head, and the third week I do the control to the coccidiose. When I do the first week, I give something for the trichomonas. I have different products. I have the products, the Tricocure, I have the Belga Magic, or the Spartric, or Flagyl. Yeah? The first time I give something for the trichomonas, I give, for example, the Spartrics. 3 weeks later, I give, for example, the Belga Magics. Again, 3 weeks later, I give the products from Oropharma. Yeah? And again, 3 weeks later, I give something from Flagyl. That's also a product for trichomonas. So
every 3 weeks you change
I change the preparate, so I don't have the resistance at the end of the season. I don't even give 2 times the same product. Yeah?
So you don't believe 2 times be working good, or you believe at 1 time and then you change and then it's working better?
Yeah, I believe in it because different products have different. I do it different, and I believe it's better for the pigeons, so you don't have the resistance for that. And the second week I give something for the head, and I also use different products. For example, the first week I give the product from Vincent Schröder, the Ornic Lamb. The 3 weeks later I give the product from Bronco Sprint. It's possible 3 weeks later I give the Solo Dox, that's doxycycline. So I'm 9 weeks further, and then I can restart. It's possible I give them also the capsules from the veterinary Piet Blanke, based on doxycycline, based on Bitril, and based on amoxicillin. So when I give each product 1 time in a year, I don't have the resistance, and the results are very good. But if the results are very good, I don't give anything for the head. That's not necessary, then they are okay. If the results are not so good, or you can see they are training a lot less, they are not so healthy, then I give every 3 weeks something for the head. The third week, that's the first week is trichomona, second week is for the head. The third week I do the control for the coccidiose at the veterinary. If there is nothing, if there is no coccidiose, then I don't give anything. Yeah? If there is a little problem with coccidiose, then I can give the Hampatabs from Ronfried. It works very good, the coccidiose, and it doesn't matter for the race. It's no problem for that. Other preparates, if I give something from antibiotica, I also even give 1 or 3 days the fungi from Vincent Schröder. Other products, when the distance becomes longer, I give the extra energy together with the Aminofort and the Omega O's from Vincent Schröder. And on Monday I give the Levulac also from Vincent Schröder. Yeah? When there was a tough fly race, I also given the Hessel von Rundfried. When they came home, they always had the electrolytes. Always. The first, and then her first drink, they always the electrolytes.
What company electrolytes you use?
From the Belgasol from Belgicadoïd. Yeah. And at Tuesday, when they need the extra vitamins, I give the EB12 from Civita.
So what do you give for food?
Base food I give as always the food from Bayers. That's the light food from Bayers called Van de Nabile food. That's the base food. I always starting with that food. For the youngsters, it is always the same. It's that food. From Monday till Tuesday, it's always the same food. For the last 2 days, for the youngsters, I give them 50% from that, and also 50% from that. That's also from Bayers, but that's especially for young birds. That at the start of the week, every day that food, and the last 2 days.
2 days before race.
2 days before race. At Tuesday and Friday, when I have to basket them at Friday, I give 50% Van de Nabile, 50% youngster food. For the widowers, it's the same system, but then it's the food for premium Bayers flight race food. That's for 50%. That's 50% Van de Nabile plus 50% Bayers widowship. Together that's for the last 2 days before basketing. I give them that food. And for the breeding couples, that's always the breeding food from Bayers also. Sometimes it's also breeding premium from Bayers. But my food is always Bayers.
So you no used another
no.
company?
Only from the company Bayers.
We know for Belgium it's a different system, and you play for few races every week. For how many races you play?
For example, for this weekend, I have 3 races.
For 1 week, for just 1 week.
For just this weekend.
Just this weekend.
Yeah. There are 10 old pigeons basketing for the national race from La Souterraine. La Souterraine is 530 kilometers. 17 young hens are in basket now from the provincial race from Tours, that's 435 kilometers. And then 54 young cocks are basketing from the race from Fontenay, that's 307 kilometers. But the 55 young cocks are basketing in 2 different clubs. And the one club are 24 pigeons, and the other club are 30 pigeons. So I can, at the end of the weekend, 4 result list show. Hopefully. Normally, each weekend, each week I race 2, maximum 3 races, and it's normally one middle distance race, and the other is or probably a short distance race. When I am learning the young birds, then there is a short distance race. Yeah. A middle distance race, and then with the old birds is always every week one middle distance race.
So how many races for full season you play for you beetles?
50, 60 races.
60 races
for the whole season. Yeah.
So that one you need a lot of pigeon for play all.
No, I don't have so much pigeons. I have only 32 old widow cocks, and I breed 100 youngsters. Now there are still 70 youngsters in the loft. Some didn't came back. Other are dead because they were flying in the cable. So there are still 70. And from the old widows, each week I raise with a half. The other half is stays at home. Thus I raise them every 2 weeks. And with the youngsters, they go every weekend race. But it's not always a middle distance race. It's possible when they have 2 or 3 middle distance races. Then they came back for a short distance race, and then they go back to a middle distance race. But probably in 2 weeks there are no 70 youngsters anymore. It's possible the bad one I don't raise them anymore. I kill them, or then I only have 50 young cocks, for example.
Can you show us your best racer and best breeders?
For the breeders, it's no problem because they are at home. That's normal. But for the racers, the half of the racers now is on race. I can show you, for example, Ursinus. That's the first national in his own last year. One of my very best racers at the moment. Also Warre, who won the first provincial prize from Châteauroux. And other different good races. But for example, Vester, that's a son of Staff. He is not at home now, he is on race. But I can show you. That's Nick. Nick is born in 2004 with ring number 3238 525. Nick is my base cock. He is father from the Prof. Prof was 10th provincial ace pigeon. He is also father from Panamarenko. Panamarenko has 7 times first in race. He is also father from Quico. Quico have 7 times 5 prize, but Quico has also father from the 2nd provincial ace pigeon, also from the 5th provincial ace pigeon, is also one of my best breeders. He is also father from Randy. Randy had the first prize from Orleans and is even a very good breeding hen. Cock. He is also father from Salome, one of the best breeders here in the loft, and also father from Thomas, another breeder. He is father from Peanuts, and Peanuts is already mother of different ace pigeons. For example, Trolley. She is also mother from the 2nd national of Poitiers, the Ultra Boy. He is also father from Tine, one of my best breeding hens, and also from Saartje. So the whole loft is based on this cock, together with Natasha, but Natasha don't lay any eggs anymore. Coupled with other hens, I have also good results. For example, the first provincial from La Souterraine was another daughter from him with another hen. So he is from the Bliksem line from Happy van den Appelen. He's a grandson of Bliksem. His mother was Emma from Rick Coles, who was one of the best ace pigeons from West Flanders. She was 2 times in the first 4 ace pigeons of West Flanders. That is Staff. He is born in 2009. His ring number 30, 88, 279. Staff is one of the sons of Nick. Staff was also 3rd provincial ace pigeon. Staff himself is father from Vester. Vester was last week again first prize from Guret. He is also father from Veertje. Veertje was also first provincial prize from La Souterraine. And he is also father from Toon. Toon was one of my best racing cocks in 2011 as a yearling. And Toon is on his time father from the 1st national in the zone from Thule last year. So Staff is a son of the base cock Nick, and is again a very good breeder, because every year I have very good youngsters and then later old pigeons of him. So this one is Panamarenko. Panamarenko was born in 2006 with his ring number 31 45 085. Panamarenko is also a son of Nick, and he won 7 times first prize in club and provincial. Panamarenko is also father of many different good racing cocks. For example, his grandson last year won the first national in the zone from La Souterraine. The Ursinus is a grandson of him. From his sons and daughters, I have very good breeding results. That's Peanuts. She is born also in 2006. Her ring number is 31 45 092. Peanuts didn't make any race. She was a late youngster and born in 2006, and she is one of the best breeding hens I ever had. She is mother of the 2nd provincial ace pigeon. She is also mother of the 13th provincial ace pigeon. She is mother of the 2nd national of Poitiers. She is also mother of the 4th provincial ace pigeon. Every year I have very good youngsters of her, but now she becomes older. Every youngster, she has again a youngster now in the nest. I will try to keep all the youngsters for breeding, because out her sons and daughters, their breeding results are also very good. So this is a Prof with ring number born in 2006, 31 45 176. Prof was the first son of Nick. He was 10th provincial ace pigeon as young bird. as yearling and 2 years old was he a very good, very good racer. He have many different first prizes also, and he is on his way father of many different first prize racers also. He's not a big type of pigeon, it's a small one, and that's also only checkered one. Out the basic breeder I can have the checkered one, I can have the blue one, I can have the blue with white feathers, the checkered with white feathers, many different feathers out this breeding couple. So that's Trolley. Trolley is born in 2010. His ring number 30-29-547. Trolley was also second provincial ace pigeon. He is a grandson of Nick. His mother was Peanuts. Peanuts. She is also mother from the second provincial ace pigeon. That's him. 13th provincial ace pigeon. Second of the national of Poitiers and so forth. Trolley on his way was an amazing good race pigeon till he was 2 years. Then he had an accident. He flew in the cables. But as breeder he is very well. This year I have 4 young cocks of him, and all 4 are good. Normally the 4 young cocks may stay for next year to race as yearling. Last year I also have a very good hen of him, and she is also in breeding. So if you can see, I was starting with the base cock Nick. The sons and the daughters of Nick are very good breeders, and even the grandsons and granddaughters of Nick are very good. Okay. So that's Tilly. Tilly is also born in 2010. His ring number is 30-29-550. Tilly was as young bird second provincial ace pigeon. He is a son of Quico. Quico is a son of Nick, so he is a grandson of Nick. He was not only a very good racing cock. He had different first prizes, but he is also a very good breeder, because his son won this year again first provincial from Bourges with Wietse, and last year also his daughter, it was his daughter, won 2 times first prizes in local club. For me it's an amazing good pigeon, because it's a very strong pigeon. Coupled with now 3 different hens, he gives me 3 times very good racing pigeons. So that is Ursinus. He is born in 2011. His ring number 30-73-264. Ursinus is probably one of my best racing cocks at the moment. Last year he even won the first national in his zone from La Souterraine. He even won 2 times first prizes in club, and very top prizes in the provincial races. So you must know the provincial races are for more than 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 pigeons. Ursinus is a very good cock. Last week he won again a very top prize from the national flights from Argenton. Now he is 3 years old, and I think it will be his last year as racing pigeon, because he is too ill. I want to breed out of him. Also a very good yearling is this one. His ring number is 30-74-333. It's again a grandson of Nick. His mother is Peanuts. So he is also half brother of Ultra Boy who won the second national prize from Poitiers. This yearling showed me that he also can race in the very top prizes. This year he had no first prize, but 3 times again the 3 times very top prices from the middle distance races. Except for the tough races, he is very well. This pigeon calls Wara. Wara was first provincial prize in the national race of Châteauroux. He's again a grandchild of Nick. His mother is Tine. Tine was a daughter of Nick. As young bird, so as I say, was the first prize in provincial from the national race from Châteauroux. This year he was second times, 2 times second prize. Again from the national race from Châteauroux, provincial at the very top prize. I think it was the 6th place provincial again. Also this is one of my best yearlings.